Hey, it's Erin at Parenting Healthy. I haven't done a video in a while, so I'm going to do a video for you. This is the Simply Earth subscription box. The Simply Earth is about essential oils. So what they give you is not just essential oils, it's a lot more, which is why an unboxing was a lot better than me snapping a bunch of photos and putting that in the post. Here you're going to see exactly what's in this box. And then I'll also post photos and links. In the video, we'll have links to everything here and how to get your box and a savings code. So I open this up. First, what's in here is a recipe box. The Simply Earth Essential Oil Recipe Box. They use hashtag Simply Earth, so if you get yourself a box, keep that in mind. So, what do I get? Looks like labels here. I'll kind of put this all together as I open it up. I have an idea of what's in here, so I just have to go through this particular box. I have, well, here, let me show you. So when you open it up, it's all organized in there. So it comes really well organized and protected. This is blood orange. It is a, probably 15 ml bottle of blood orange. The same lemon eucalyptus. This one's Defender. So Defender is cinnamon, rosemary, lemon, eucalyptus, and clove. And then I also have a clove. So this is almost a blend of some of these is what it looks like. Okay, so I smell the clove, definitely. But then you've got that, kind of that citrusy from the lemon. So that has clove. These are all child safe, 10 and older, it says. I've got an empty spray bottle, which should come in handy with recipe cards later. I've got these wool balls, they're really small, can you see them? So these I can use to drop oils on. I have other Simply Earth oils in my office. I have a bunch of oils. So I can use any combination I want. I could drop them on here, put them back in this cotton bag, and then I have oils and then I have blends I can pop in my drawer, in my car, and they act like as natural diffusers. Open up the bag a little bit, but the bag will protect the balls from leaking oil onto clothing. If you're gonna put it in a drawer, it's confined in here, but it is a natural diffuser in a sense too, putting them on these wool balls. So we've got that in that box, plus the labels, like I said, and plus these cards. So what do I want to start with? Maybe I'll leave the cards out a second. So in my box of stuff, that's not just essential oils and the rest of this, I've got some beeswax. So a lot of crafts you can do with these. I get unrefined, some cold pressed coconut oil. So this should be pressed is what it says it is, yeah. So I've got an entire jar, 12 ounces of coconut oil. Hold on, let me back up. Let me make sure you can see these. All right. Spray bottle, my little wool. Okay. I've got 4 ounces of almond oil. So that would be a great carrier oil. If you understand what carrier oils are, a lot of times if you're gonna use essential oils on your skin, you don't want to necessarily put the oils directly from here onto your skin. Some oils can be a little irritating. So if you have a carrier oil you mix it with, I mean, sometimes I'll even use the palm of my hand if I'm just going to use it on my skin. Tummy aches when you use peppermint and stuff. I put a little oil in the ball of my hand, add a little drops, use my finger to stir it up, and then you can put on your tummy for peppermint. So that's what the carrier oil is. So they include carrier oil, so I can do what I need with these. And then I've got actually a carrier oil, coconut oil. So they gave me both almond and coconut as a carrier oil. And then I have this. Between these two things, there's probably some recipes I can make. And then I've got a bunch of these. So I've got a bunch of these, which are just if I'm gonna make my own blends. And then I've got these should be roll-ons, I assume. Yeah, so roll-ons, nice. Actually pretty good quality, is a nice roll-on ball. Rolls nice and easily too. So I've got a lot of these that you get. So let's see how many are in here. So I think that's all that's in my box. So now, let's see what we've got here. Now we can put things together. So every card has a purpose and information, and every card on the back has some sort of recipe that will tie into all this. So card number 1, the purpose is it's telling me about the oils in my box. And the recipe on the back of this card is for a drawer deodorizer. So that's kind of what I was telling you about, the wool ball, the cotton bag, the wool balls, and they suggest using 5 drops of blood orange and 5 drops of clove for a deodorizer. So, and then of course, if that's what you're gonna do, is create a drawer organizer. Here's your label so you can put it on the bag, and then you know that's your drawer deodorizer. So every recipe here has a label, including the labels you can place on the lids here if you store your labels that way. So you don't have to, once you create something, it's right here. So including on some of them the directions in case you run out and need to make it again, the directions will be right on the label, which I like. This card, it's a note from Katie. So she is the recipe formulator and certified aromatherapist. So she just got a little note for you there. On the back is the mini card diffuser. So that's that. This card gives you an October sneak peek. So this is the September box. For October, it's going to be called DIY Spa Day. That box, I'm sure, is going to be absolutely amazing. So you get a sneak peek to the next box to encourage you to move on with Simply Earth. So on the back is the Don't Bug Me roll-on. So this is where you'll use a roll-on bottle and 10 mils of coconut oil, 3 drops of lemon, 1 drop of clove. Shake it all up, and then you can roll on for use. And then yeah, they have a label here for that one. That's that big pink square at the bottom. Don't Bug Me roll on. So that's that. Then the next card, there's questions, FAQs about this box. Let's see, it tells you about their Facebook group, whatnot. So anyway, if you have questions about the box, it tells you where to go. You can find them on their blog, a link to their Facebook page, a course, customer service. So there's all your contact information is what that is. On the back, it's the diffuser blend. This is what I was talking about. It's good for shoes and gym bags. You can use these here to create a defender, a stink defender. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. You'll use a drop of clove, a drop of lemon, 2 drops of blood orange for a single application. So whether or not you're gonna put it near a diffuser and diffuse it that way, and do it in an open room to maybe get rid of some odors and cleanse the air. If you want to make a master blend, you'll use your bottle and it'll tell you how many drops of each to make a bulk blend, and then that way you can use them whether it's on wool balls and sneakers or bags. But this blend together, having a little bit of clove, lemon, and orange is great for sticky tweens and teens. So there's that. On this one will tell you, so every time you buy a box, there's a portion of proceeds. For September, 13% of their profits are going to go to Exodus Cry. I just finished watching a pretty heavy documentary on, sadly, something so incredibly haunting in our society today, and a huge problem that I don't think gets much awareness, and that's human trafficking. And there's a documentary I watched on YouTube, created from those that are a part of the Underground Railroad project. And this one is Exodus Cry. So in September, the 13% of Simply Earth's donations will go to Exodus Cry, which is a shifting culture, changing laws, reaching out and creating films that are changing the way people think about human trafficking today. And then you can learn more about them. So that's where the proceeds of this box are going to. And then you get a no stink disc. So this is where you are gonna mix some oil and water and some of your lemon, blood orange, and clove in a small bowl. Then you're gonna press it down into a mold, let it rest, and then you can use that mold for your garbage cans, linens. Be careful sticking those molds like directly in a gym bag or directly in shoes, because remember there's oils on there, so they're going to stick their athletic socks in there, and if you have that oil, it could leave residue, it could leave stains. Same with the clothes in their gym bag or their gear. So these molds smell like they smell great, and they're great deodorizers, but use them wrapped in, use them in cotton bags or something. So just my tip there. The last card here is a discount card. So if you were with this box, you would say that so you have $50 in gifts you can give to friends. How that works out is they get $10 off each box for the first 5 boxes they buy. So if they buy a box a month for 5 months, they're gonna get $10 off each box, which is fantastic. So, and then you get, or I get, if you use my code, which I'd love if you did, you're gonna get $10 off your first, second, third, fourth, and fifth box, and I get 50% off. So to buy a box and become a member is gonna save you huge. Log into your account and then use your code, and then when your friends sign up, you get 50% off. That's auto reply to my next box. If I refer 2 people in the same month, my box would be 100% free. And that's amazing. And I want the Spa October box. I do, don't you? So, and on the back is a body spray. So that's where this, where'd it go, spray bottle can come in handy. Whether you're gonna use a room deodorizer, but you can find lots of recipes. But they're suggesting this body spray, which is gonna be distilled water, 4 drops of Defender, 4 drops of blood orange, and 1 teaspoon of the fractioned oil. Make it in here, shake it up, and then spray it on yourself. This actually, yeah, so this they say you can spray in shoes. So I guess with enough water distilling it and even having a carrier oil, then it will be okay to spray into shoes and gym bags. I keep saying that because I have a tween and my whole life is around this tween, and I'm gonna now be distance learning this tween. So sorry if I keep mentioning boys and sports and stinky messes. But the dog beds, what else would you use it for? In your bathrooms. Sometimes what I like to do is I grab my really nice scents, lemon, peppermint. I was at an antique store, oddly enough. They had, like, someone was making their own essential oils, and they have a pear. If you can get your hands on pear, that is like the softest clean scent. I love it. So I'll take some pear and a little bit of water, because you don't want to spray oils directly on fabrics. So you can use distilled water, like I said, a carrier oil, and then whatever favorite scents you have. And I just kind of will go around and spray, like you can't see them now, my bar stools are wood, but where you sit is cushioned. My pillows on my couch, even though my couch is leather, the pillows are cushioned. And I just give like quick spritzes on anything fabric that'll hold the scent, because you can spray stuff in the air and it dissipates, especially the first time someone opens a door. But you just kind of like put these subtle little scents. Sometimes I have these artificial plants, and I'll just like sneak a little scent on the plant. So just kind of have it radiating and things around the house, but as long as you don't put oils directly on fabric or clothing. So you do want to use that combination of water and carrier oil at the same time. So hopefully you like what you see in the box. It's pretty packed with everything you need, all the recipes you need, or you can use your own, the labels for these recipes, different ideas, tips from me, and knowing that you're making a difference, knowing that you can save on your next box. So I think that pretty much answers anything you can hope for inside a subscription box. It's not nothing. You can see all this here. So Simply Earth, I'm going to have some links below so you can get yours ordered. That October box sounds amazing. That's like just the time where the kids have been back to school, and we're starting to probably feel the stress of those of you like me who are going to be social distance learning our children, doing everything we can to not dumb them down so we can get them back to the teachers. That's my only hope. We'll probably need that spa day box in October for sure. And then I'm excited when October comes around to see what the November box will be around Thanksgiving. December will be the holidays. So get your box ordered today. Use my discount codes below so you get the best price. Now you see what comes in it. Have fun with your oils. Your house will smell great. You smell great, let alone all the benefits that the oils bring, from, like I said, upset tummies to smelly kid stuff to health and wellness. It's really fantastic to incorporate these in your life and your cleaning products and your body products and your home products. So click the link below, give this post a like, share this post. All right, well, thank you for watching, everybody. Goodbye.